Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining us on our first episode of Level by Level. My name is Glow. I'm a writer and director. And today we're going to talk about an up-and-coming project that we're working on called It's a Wrap. And I'm joined by two actors today. Who plays on it?
Hi, guys. My name's Alicia. I play Jasmine. And a little bit about myself. I'm a mom, entrepreneur, and an actress. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
I'm Julius Alexander. I'm starting as Legend, the lead in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple projects, but it's the biggest one, so I'm ready for it.
Nice. So one thing that I want to talk about right now, you guys, is can you guys share a little bit about some of the characteristics that you guys feel like you may have with the characters that you guys play? Like, give us an introduction of the characters that you guys play on It's a Wrap and things that you guys might have in common with them. Or don't, for that matter.
Go ahead, Mr. Lee.
We're going to start with you.
Oh, you gonna start with me? That's crazy. Okay, well, like I said, I play Jasmine. She is like the best friend to Alana, which is the lead love interest. And I mean, honestly, I relate because I'm like the bestie to all my friends. I think I'm an amazing friend. So yeah, I'm that very much that we could do it, we gonna do it type of ride or die friend, and so that's who I play. So it's not really like playing, but
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Julie?
Okay.
Man, the character I play is a rapper, aspiring rapper, trying to make it big, chasing a dream. I can relate to that for sure. He got I don't want to give too much away, but he's a dreamer, but he's also a doer, and he's a ladies' man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ladies' man.
Yeah, definitely. So tell us a little bit about the acting process, like for you guys, like on this project, and I guess outside of this project.
I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous.
Still a little nervous.
still a little nervous, but I didn't have no preparation plan. I didn't really have no ritual or nothing like that. I just more so like wanted to find some level of comfortability with the actress, and she made me feel real comfortable, so it worked out.
Okay.
Why you smiling?
Why would you look at me and say that? She made me feel. It ain't me, by the way, but it was she made me feel real comfortable. Okay.
That was cool.
That's crazy.
It was cool. Yeah.
So do you feel like there needs to be, or let me put it like this, having chemistry with someone on set? Do you feel like that helps? Or I know you've played a role with a couple of people, right?
Out here just.
What do you mean?
Like with a couple of different girls,
well, you was
right? In the
my
past,
husband,
right?
the last
you
project.
had Eli, you had,
We kissed. You just out
exactly,
here kissing people.
No, we did.
So do you... Right.
Out here just
do
kissing
you feel
everybody.
like, does that help? Like, because you don't really know if you're going to have chemistry with these people on set, right? Like,
right.
You've never met them before and things like that. Is that something that you just feel like when you meet them, like, how does that look for you?
Chemistry is it's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't have the chemistry, I mean, obviously, we actors, so you got to be able to act regardless. But I think the chemistry aspect of it really helps. Like, for me, I don't feel like I don't be feeling like I'm truly acting. I feel like I got to take myself to a place where some of those feelings are real to a certain extent. So like I feel like when I find something that that attracts me, I focus on that, and I try to carry it out the best as possible. So in this scenario, and this project specifically, I was nervous, but when she started to talk to me, and she was telling me other things too. She was telling me things that made me take all my.
Made you feel comfortable.
Made me feel comfortable. I said, "Oh, it's a wrap."
Yeah,
it's
a wrap.
We here.
It's a wrap,
It's
right?
a wrap. Pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Is funny.
Okay.
Well, I will say, just to piggyback off what you just said real quick before I answer your question. As far as the chemistry portion, like kissing, you were my first like intimate scene ever when it came to acting.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I did have to kiss a girl this one time in class, but it wasn't.
You don't forget your first though. So.
You. But I will say, I think you and I, like, we was vibing. So it was like, it was easy. It was just like, I remember, I think we didn't even rehearse it. We just was like, okay, we're going to do it. And then we just did it. And well, that was that, you know?
And you guys was the first actors that I had kiss on set.
Really?
Yeah.
And that, wasn't that like, it wasn't like written in or nothing, right? Wasn't it like?
No, I think it was.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
believe
remember.
so.
But I remember thinking, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing this.
I remember being a little nervous for you guys. Like, oh my gosh, everybody is looking at you guys kiss. And
you had to definitely be in the moment. But
but you guys did it good.
It was subtle though. It wasn't
that wasn't crazy.
No
I think the one that I haven't seen these shots from this one, but this one probably.
This one was
the cheating is crazy. You know, I was your wife. You just gonna do it in front of me? Like, oh my God.
Nah, this one we go a little further into that. You know,
that's
definitely.
Crazy. Yeah, it's okay. I got 3 kids with you, so
yeah.
Not in real life, just in the show.
Right.
But no, I would say my process is kind of like what Julissa said, but I typically look for scripts that I get to play with. Like, I get to be, because I mean, there's a lot of like girl next door type or like be the best friend and stuff, but I really love when I get to play. So I look for stuff that has that element to it. Like, who can I become with this?
Right.
You know?
What you mean by play?
Like, who, because, you know, like I had said earlier, like, I'm the best friend. Like, I am a best friend. So playing a best friend's not really, it's real. Because I just become who I normally am, right? But what I mean by like play, like, I love like scripts that
stretch you a little bit.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like with the one that you had did the very first project, how I was a wife. I'm not a wife, you know. I have 1 kid, but I didn't have, you know. So I got to play a wife, a mother. I got to be in a loving relationship. So it's just like that was playful for me because it's not what I'm normally in my day to day. So that was fun, and then the story behind it was fun.
Yeah,
you know. So I got to like have more imagination, and so granted, like that's what I mean by play. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and
so,
it was actually a thriller.
Yeah,
so.
like. You know, like, it's fun. It's like, I can't wait to see this come to life. Like, even with the It's a Wrap, like, I can't wait to see it come to life, you know, because we got to play. Because Julius and I mean, you're not a rap. Well, you do music.
Damn.
Yeah. No. I thought
I was a rapper for a little bit.
First of all, let's be clear. I just found out that you're a rapper, so this is news. Like
artist, but I got a question for Glow though. When you made this script for It's a Wrap, did you make it and then say, oh, I think Julius can do it, or did you write this with me in mind? Like, how did this even come about?
Yeah, I wrote this with you in mind.
Yeah,
definitely.
So where the rapper part come from?
Yeah, that's true, because I don't think I knew that you were an artist at that time. But I felt like you would be able to execute this project really good.
It's funny because I had made a story. I was doing like a music video. It was like behind the scenes, and that's what you commented on. You was like, you said, "This is you rapping?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh yeah.
He was like, "I got something for you."
Yeah.
I was like, "Huh."
I was already working on it.
Okay.
I just didn't want to tell you until I got like closer to it, you know, because I was still like in the process of writing it and outlining it. I'll say, you know, really like putting the story together.
Okay.
So I was already thinking about you when I was writing it, but then I think that was just like confirmation with seeing that, where it was like, oh yeah. You can do this.
That's some good confirmation.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
I like that.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
And you do have a song in the one of the
I did make a
episodes,
song
right?
for the project. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So look, you're an artist.
I'm doing
Right.
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 I do some
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I do some
Definitely.
What were some things that almost broke you, but then, you know, you were like, you found the motivation to keep going?
Yeah. I would say our last day that we just filmed, when we were asked to leave a location, we had to leave a location. And so therefore on the spot, we had to turn around and figure out like where we're going to pick this scene back up.
Yeah.
So that therefore we don't have to do an extra day, because an extra day is an extra cost.
Right.
That's not in the budget. So
Yeah.
we had to, you know, improvise that. But that was a lot, you know. And
you pivoted real well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got that scene still done.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. Like, mad beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna always be that. It's gonna always be ups and downs. It's gonna always be
Yeah.
maneuvering you got to do. And I feel like it's a normal part of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't pivot, you can't maneuver around like the pitfalls, and there's no reason to get started. You know?
Yeah.
And I think
even
we
with
hit quite a few for sure.
Yeah.
But y'all kept pivoting. So
Yeah.
that was it. Okay.
Definitely.
No, I will say though, with being artists, because I think all 3 of us are artists. that is there. It's fluid. It's not solid. It's not, so you have to be okay to welcome
Right.
the fluidity of it all. So
Exactly.
yeah, no, I love
Yeah.
that. You did that, girl.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we did.
We doing that. It ain't done
Right.
yet. We're
Oh
done.
yeah.
Right.
We're
But
doing
look,
it.
I'm wrapped. So
Yes.
it's a wrap for me. So
So,
I gotta come back. I mean, I'm excited. But
we'll talk about that off camera. Yeah.
you being a new director or new-ish director, because you have some projects under your belt, how do you feel like what keeps motivating you to put out something, like to continue putting out something and not being like, oh, I did it. All right.
Great question.
Right,
You know?
right. One, because I like storytelling, right? So I feel like I always have another story that I'm ready to tell. And then it also helps me to become a better director from each project that I'm doing. So I feel like I'm better on this project than I was on Race. I'm not where I want to be in directing, but I'm definitely making progress and things like that, and yeah, I love seeing something that was a thought come into life, and
beautiful.
allowing other people to be able to see it and feel it and take something from it. I would say that kind of keeps me directing and writing.
When you take it out of here and put it here, you'd be surprised, like all the things that connect.
Yeah.
When you put some stuff out there. So I want to
Yeah.
say, like, let's get specific and intentional about what we want to do.
Right.
And what we want this to reach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
'Cause,
sure.
yeah, the more details, the more chance you have of
Yeah.
it becoming that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
I agree.
So I want to know one thing personal, starting from you.
First of all, it's the eye contact.
Oh,
The
one thing
icon.
personal. Okay.
You want to know one thing? Like
Something
you got a
personal.
question?
Give me something personal.
Personal?
like something that motivate you, something that make you scared, something you fear, something just to what's pushing you.
Interesting.
That's actually a really good question.
Interesting.
You know what's pushing me or motivating me? The fear of dying and not having accomplished what I know I'm meant to do. Like,
Okay.
I know that I'm meant to be, like, seen to tell stories. Like, I know
Right.
that's my calling, right? Because anytime I try to do anything else, it doesn't feel, on a soul level, it feels uncomfortable. It feels boring. It feels like a waste of life. Like, I literally find myself being like, why am I here? And then when I get to play, which is what I call acting, I call it, like, I feel like it's a chance to play. Like,
Play, yeah.
because I do believe, like, as we grow up, we need to really pay attention to our inner child. I'm really learning
Yeah.
that. Like, you need to love on that inner child. So I look at acting now, it's like, I get to play. I get to be crazy today. I get to be whatever.
Yeah.
But it's really, that's what motivates me, is like the idea that if I were to die, I cannot die without having done everything I could to live the life that I'm choosing to live.
Breaking generational curses.
Oh, definitely.
Things like that. That motivates me, where I'm like, I don't want to be able to, I want to get to a place where, we are the head and not the tail.
Honey.
We
the lenders, not the
lenders,
borrowers.
not the borrowers.
Okay,
You know
clock
what I
that.
mean? Clock that. Yeah. That right there.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
I just want my life to be a representation of like how you can truly change your circumstance at any time you decide. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I decide I'm going from a shy person to a person who's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You
on
shy?
camera.
Right? I was thinking.
Cause-
I'm very shy.
Yeah.
I'm very shy.
very shy.
I'm very
Okay.
shy. No, the funny part is, like, I've been in all these projects. I'm obviously like leading this project, but this feels more unnatural to me for some reason. Like, I don't know
Right,
why. You know, I
right.
get shy when it's like
Yeah.
just a conversation. But
Because now we got to see
Off
you.
the script.
now you gotta see me.
Yeah,
you
now we
gotta
gotta
see me,
see
not
you.
a character.
Yeah.
You see me
Yeah.
with
Now
no,
you gotta be
no
that-
alcohol,
Absolutely.
Right, because my friend right here.
sober.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
it
but
is different.
yeah, I
Yeah.
want to show that you can always like take this script, ball it up, throw it away, and make a whole new one. You know what I'm saying? So that motivated me like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
do something.
Yeah, because I feel like
like
I just had that conversation with somebody about how they failed and succeeded and then failed and succeeded, because I felt like recently, like I was in a place where I was like failing, and I don't like to fail. Like, I'm very competitive, very like, on top of my stuff. But when I was having that conversation, and that was the reminder, like, it's okay to fail. It's okay to start
Yeah.
over. It's okay, as long as you don't stop.
100%. Gotta fail. Gotta learn
Yeah.
those lessons.
Gots-
Gotta
yeah.
take those bumps and bruises along the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
I took plenty of those.
Yeah.
You know, but I
Haven't
learned
we
from-
all?
Same,
I learned
right?
from them, though, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
get to the
yeah.
hot seat segment. Let's get to that.
Okay, we got some hot seat questions.
Hot seat, spicy questions.
Ooh, that's why you want to see me on the
Right.
couch.
Yeah. So, 3 love interests. We got Eli, and she was at my wife.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We have Ayana,
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
artist.
I already know where you're going
Shout
with
out
this
to Ayana. And then we have Charity. I've done work with all of them, and it was all like my love interest. From your perspective as a director, who do you feel like I was most compatible with? And we're gonna ask for Eli right there too. So
Oh,
Right, now I'm
okay.
looking at Noshling.
I'm put on the spot. No, I think more compatible with. I feel like you and Ayana had the most chemistry, I think, on set. But I think that you had a lot of chemistry with all of the girls, really, so far. But I do believe that, you guys on set seem like a couple, somebody that has been together for a while, to me. And you guys had just kind of met. Like, seriously,
That's all I
I'm
was
sorry, I'm sorry, but, it's the truth.
No, it wasn't that. It's just
Yeah.
it's what?
Huh? I know nothing. Nah, it's Julius. Julius is like, I'm Julius.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
thought the question was funny. That was all.
It's a good answer though.
Yeah, I think so. What do you feel as far as the chemistry or as far as the compatibility on set? And even outside of this project, outside of the 3, I don't know if you've had other
Oh, she making
love
your
interest
spicy question spicier.
that you've played on other projects, but how do you feel?
Let's start with the 3.
Okay. Go ahead. Take the easy
Look at
route.
me.
Triangles
Take the
is
easy
just
route
my
out.
thing for some reason. I would say I felt most chemistry with Charity. I felt most
You guys definitely had chemistry on set.
yeah,
I didn't
felt
get a chance to say that.
most comfortability with Eli
Mhm.
and
Y'all not gonna call HR on me.
and where would I put Ayana at in this equation? I think that one played out the best visually. I feel like we looked like you said we could be a couple. So
Yeah.
that's what I would say. They all had something real.
Right.
Something was real every. Out of all 3, something was
Yeah.
real. I felt something
Casting
real.
on point.
Oh, literally,
Yeah.
yeah, literally. And I hope to soon do something with the new Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the one
'cause
who's
I'm
more
outside now.
in touch with herself.
You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. I don't know if you can handle all this
Right.
now.
Yeah.
No, I always tell people I'll be in the gym so that I can have a really good sex scene. I always say that.
Oh,
I know that's
okay.
wild, but
Yeah.
like that's my that is on the board. Like I know
Okay.
that sounds wild, but I don't want like full nudity.
Noted.
I just, like give me a nice back shot of like my
Yeah.
back. I worked on this back. I got muscles
Okay.
back there. Yeah, I got a nice back.
Noted.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people that all the time, like that and to play an Avenger.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
So back shots and Avengers.
Back
Got
shots
it.
sounds insane. Like,
You said-
I didn't mean it like that. I meant my actual back, not like back shots. Glow, look, she gonna write that in. Like, okay, hidden from the.
That's gonna be the preview.
Right. Exactly. No, I meant my back.
No, I just want to ask this really quick. So, is it important? This is to both of you guys. Is it important that do you feel like you need to be attracted
To your person?
to the other actor in order to play a scene like that? Because you know that in time, you may have to play roles where you're not attracted to somebody.
I will say for me, I don't think it's important because of the technique that I've learned from. Like even when you were casting for my, like, even though we don't have no physical like scenes together, him being my love interest, I just made him somebody that I truly had that type of love with in
Okay.
my head. So,
Right.
again, it's all play. So
Okay.
yeah, because you are not going to be attracted to everybody.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah.
To a certain extent, I would like some attraction to be there. To make it more fun for me.
What if you had to play like a teenager being in love with like a old lady or something?
I can do it. But if I'm talking about fun, I like to flirt. So
We know this about you.
I like to
That's why I
flirt.
was like, yeah, that's why I'm over
Yeah.
here making eyes at him because I'm like, y'all, Julius is a mess. Okay, talking about he's shy. He ain't shy.
Right. Where?
Shy where? Exactly.
I likes to flirt. It's true.
We
So
know, we know.
I will hope that the attraction can be there. And more importantly, I hope it's mutual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be like the love interest that, damn, I want to kiss him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I want to be like, ooh, I've heard
I
some
can't wait
things.
to kiss him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. That's what they say sometimes, you know.
Not that's what.
Yeah,
Who's the they?
I'm
Who's the
done.
Huh?
they?
Not it.
I mean, we asked this right. So who's the they in the room? I'm just. Are they here with us?
Get out of here.
Is it? He like, is that light on me?
Right?
That is funny. Well, do you have any like how I said, like I want to do like a good sex scene or whatever. Do you have like a goal for yourself? Like, I would love to do that.
I want to be an action hero.
Yeah, I want to play the Marvel movie.
Nice.
Like Will Smith in iRobot or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I Am Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to do something like that
Same.
for sure.
Same.
So
Yeah,
I got to get my
really?
body
Oh
right.
yeah.
Nice.
I got to
That's
get my
what's at
body right.
Marvel.
I'm too
Yeah.
small right now for those roles, so I gotta.
Oh, they get their bodies ready for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they book it, then they, you know.
I gotta get right. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
That's
you are more than
cool.
welcome to come to the gym with me.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's a wrap on the first episode of Level by Level. Thank you guys for joining us, and make sure y'all check us out next time.
Yeah, bye guys.
We didn't say when it's dropping. Say when the project dropping.
Yeah. She's trying to get a
Or
body.
an
don't
estimate of
know.
when it's dropping.
What? It's a wrap?
Summer.
Oh yeah, by summer. It's a wrap. You guys can look out for It's a Wrap by summer. It'll be
Summer
coming out, so
25.
make sure y'all.
Summer
Yeah,
25.
summer 2025. So make
Period.
sure y'all lock in.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm mad that I start to get comfortable at the end.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Mad.